Okay guys, I'm going to walk you through the steps that you need to make your surrealism style monarch butterfly. Can you say that 5 times fast? Okay. So I'm using a pen so you can see my lines. I want you to use a pencil and eraser just in case you make mistakes. I don't want you to get frustrated. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle of my paper and I'm going to make 3 ovals for the body of my butterfly. So I'm going to make 2 ovals that are about the same size. And then the bottom oval is going to be the biggest. Okay, these are 3 parts to the butterfly's body. And then if you want, you can add curvy lines inside the 2 bottom oval shapes. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a curved line starting at the bottom of that top oval. You're going to make a line that kind of curves out to the right and then curves out to the left. And if they're not the same size, that's fine. Okay. On the right side, I'm going to start a little bit below that first line I made, and I'm going to make my next line shorter and curve down more. Okay, do not do the same on the side. This is going to be the surreal side, and this is going to be the realistic side. So I'm going to connect these by making a line that kind of curves in and out. So in and out. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start at this top wing, and I'm going to make a line that curves down and then curves over to the body and up towards the body. So down, over, and up. Okay, then at the top, I'm going to go ahead and make some antennas with little ovals on top. And at the side of my wing, the monarchs have the black edge to their wings. So I'm just going to make a line that goes along the same direction as the wing here and kind of along the edge of the bottom as well. Okay, now in these spaces at the edge, I'm going to make some circles, oval shapes, whatever makes you happy. Because the monarchs have these little spots on the edge of their wings. Same thing over here. They can be different sizes, they can be close or spaced apart, whatever makes you happy. Okay, now this part I'm just going to leave like that. This is going to be my surrealism side. So I'm going to start at the edge of this wing, and I'm going to kind of make a curved line like that, because I'm going to have this one look like it's melting. Once I have this line curved, I'm going to curve it back down and make a longer line that curves down. Okay, then I'm going to curve it right back up and then curve it back down a little bit. Then I'm going to curve it up a little higher I'm going to make this curve a small one. And then I'm going to go pretty low on this next curve. And make another curve on the way back up. Okay, so you want a curvy line, kind of like it's melting. Yours does not have to be exactly like this, but you just want some longer and shorter curves, okay? And then underneath one of these shorter curves, I'm gonna make like a drip. I'm gonna put a little circle here with another drip. Maybe a circle here, little paint splats. And now what I wanna do is on the top part, I'm gonna do the same thing, but these lines are gonna be shorter. They're not gonna be as long, and they're just gonna go across the top edge. Okay. Once you have this done, you're gonna go on the right side, and we're gonna use warm colors, and we're gonna make this look as realistic as we can. So we're gonna start with red, then orange, then yellow. So what we wanna do is we're gonna start at where the body is first. I'm gonna press pretty hard with my red crayon and bring it out sideways, the direction of the wing. And as I come out, I'm gonna lift pressure up off that crayon so it looks a little lighter. I'm gonna go to the bottom part, same thing, start right next to the body, pressing hard. Okay, stay in the same direction with your crayon. And then as you come out, you wanna press a little lighter, not as much pressure, and then come out a little bit more. Okay, you're gonna take your orange, you're gonna overlap the red, you're gonna color in the same direction, side to side, coming out and lifting up pressure off that crayon as you come out more so it's not as dark. So it's blending out nicely. I'm gonna go over the red on the bottom wing. Same thing, go back and forth. Okay. Then I'm gonna use my yellow, overlap the orange, and bring it out to the edge. I'm really gonna overlap my orange. So now I have a nice gradual change from red to yellow in my wing. Right here, do you see where this red, you can see it end abruptly? I don't like that. So I'm gonna go over this, make it a little darker so it kind of blends a little better. Okay. Now, sorry guys, I'm sucking on a Werther's Original. All right. When I get to this edge here, I'm going to trace. You can use a crayon. If you don't have a black marker, use a black crayon. You want to trace all of these lines of your wing. Okay, my marker's kind of getting dry, so bear with me. And you want to go around those circle shapes because those circle shapes are going to stay white. Okay, those are going to stay white. So I'm going to fill in the space around those with my black. And then you'll kind of have an idea of what that edge of that wing is going to look like. Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea. You're going to do the same thing at the bottom here. Okay, so you want to color all the space around those circles. And again, you can use color pencil, you can use crayons, you can use marker. Marker would be hard to blend if you're doing a red, orange, and yellow marker. Blending is a lot easier with pencils or crayons or paint. But, you know, you guys, you got to work with what you have at home. Okay. So you get an idea. All right. So the next thing I would do is, you know, go ahead, trace the body. You can trace these curvy lines. I'm gonna fill in most of this part here. Trace the antenna. Okay. When I add the lines inside my monarch butterfly's wings, so I'm starting at the top, I'm just gonna make one line that goes in the same direction as the top of the wing. I'm going to start in the middle, and I'll make another line kind of branch out. And I'll make a couple more lines down at the bottom. Maybe I want a couple up toward the top. When I'm doing this bottom one, I'm going to make a line same direction as the top of the bottom wing right here. But then this time I'm going to make a line that curves going towards it. Then I'm going to make a couple lines kind of coming off of that. You know, you kind of decide where you want to put your lines. And I'm even going to add a little edge to this wing here. Okay. Once you have this side finished, you want to take your marker, you want to trace your melted side. Okay, trace all those lines. And then this side, you use whatever colors you want. If you want to use the same warm colors that are on this side, you can. If you want to use cool colors over here, you can. If you want to maybe add more designs or shapes in here, you can do that. But the idea is you have your realistic side and your surrealism side. Okay? Realism, surrealism. When you're done, if you want to add some color around the background, you can, as long as you have fun with it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay? Can't wait to see what you guys do.